Hello everyone, welcome to Walks with Holly. If you are here for the first time, I am Holly and I am a housewife, mom of 4 kids, and I love to travel. But before I get into today's video, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right now and help my channel grow. Okay, let's talk about travel. I have loved traveling ever since I was a young child. I remember going on just all kinds of trips with my parents. Not that we went anywhere exciting, but just going anywhere was always an exciting time. And then in my 20s, mind you, before I was married with kids, I had so many wonderful opportunities to travel all over the world and have all kinds of adventures. And I still, to this day, after being married for 10 years and 4 kids later, still love traveling. I just haven't had a lot of opportunity in the last 10 years to do that. Now I'm getting into a new season of life. My kids are getting older. My youngest is 3, so she's kind of getting out of those toddler years, but I'm done having babies and I'm done caring for babies. So traveling is definitely something I want to see myself and my whole family doing. I'm hoping that 2021 is the year for travel. But the question of the day, is this going to be the year for traveling? We all know that 2020 was not the year for traveling. We had to cancel 2 big trips that we planned back in 2019. 2020, we were looking forward to just 2 trips that basically did not happen, because we all know what happened in 2020. Anyways, I came here today just to talk about travel, and does it look like it's going to happen this year? I certainly hope so. Last year, one of the trips that we had to cancel was my husband and I, our 10-year anniversary trip to Jamaica. That was definitely disappointing to cancel. I had never been there before. I was so excited about it. And we are planning to reschedule the trip this year and hoping it works out. We just don't know at this point. The other trip that we had to cancel in 2020 was our family trip to Disneyland. This trip was originally scheduled for the end of March 2020. As most of us all know, Disneyland closed on March 14th of 2020. 1 week before we were scheduled to leave on our trip. That was a difficult time. I mean, I know it was definitely a difficult time for a lot more people for a lot more reasons. So I hate to sound like I'm whining about our vacation being canceled when so many people went through a lot more than we did. But you gotta understand, it definitely was hard and disappointing. We had planned that trip since 2019. Everything was finalized the beginning of 2020. Me and my kids were counting down the days when we were close to getting ready to leave for that trip. When we got the news on, I think it was March 12th, that Disneyland would be closed, I gotta tell you, I probably cried harder than my kids did. But we did have a lot of hope that it was going to reopen again in May. So we said we'll reschedule in May. Well, we all know that didn't happen. So we rescheduled it for September. And of course, that never happened. Disneyland has remained closed since March 14th of 2020. I have no idea when it's going to be reopened. There is no talk at all about an opening day. Yes, I know that they reopen California Adventure, Buena Vista Street with shops and restaurants, but that is not what I call truly reopening the Disneyland parks. Anyways, we still have tickets. We are still planning to go. We are hoping to go in 2021. The travel agency that we bought our tickets through, and I think Disney altogether, has extended our expiration dates. We originally had expiration dates of March of 2020, and then they extended them to September. Now they have extended them until almost the end of 2021. So that's good for us. We still do have tickets. We still have something to look forward to, hopefully, but it is very discouraging that we can't plan it, and we are living in the unknown right now. We have no idea if we will even do this trip this year. We do have other options as far as not losing the value of our tickets. They said that we could cash it in and book something else through the travel agency. So there are other options. But in all honesty, I still want to go to Disneyland. I am a huge Disney fan, and particularly a Disneyland fan. I grew up in Arizona, 5 hours away from the Disneyland park, and that was my childhood. Going to Disneyland on many vacations growing up, so many wonderful childhood memories there. And I lived in California in my 20s for 5 years. I had a Disneyland pass for 3 years of that, and I went to Disneyland as many times as I could, and I still couldn't get enough of it. So needless to say, I was so excited to be taking my whole family to Disneyland. We have never gone as a family of 6 to Disneyland before. I've taken 2 of my kids, my 2 oldest, on 2 separate trips, but my 2 youngest kids have never gone. And my husband, who is 43, has never gone to any Disney park in his entire life. I know, that's a hard one to believe, isn't it? So needless to say, I was very excited about us finally getting to do this trip as a family. I've mentioned this before. I've even made previous videos about this before. Sorry if I'm retelling this story again. This is basically just my update on where we're at with that. Hopefully this is the year for travel. Hopefully this is the year for rescheduling our Disneyland trip and finally going. With that being said, I have some exciting news. Well, it's exciting for me and for my family. I don't know how exciting it is for everyone watching this. We, as a family of 6, in a little over a week from now, are flying to Naples, Florida. Okay, I am so excited about this trip. I'm excited because I've never gone to Naples, Florida before. I love going to new places that I've never gone to before and just exploring the area. And plus, it's Naples, Florida. I mean, I live in Denver, Colorado, and true, it's a beautiful state. Who wouldn't want to live in Colorado? But we are now getting into the middle of winter. It's not that exciting being here when it's cold. I want to go someplace warm and sunny and the beach. That is why I'm excited about going to Naples, Florida, just to get away, just a change of scenery during these cold winter months here in Denver. It'll be fun. Hopefully it'll be fun. I mean, I don't know. It might end up raining the whole time we're in Florida. I hope that doesn't happen. But either way, it's an adventure. We get to travel. It is something to look forward to in 2021. You know, when we end Christmas and we end New Year's, usually the only thing we have to look forward to is starting school again here in our house. And that's not that exciting. So it's really a blessing for us to have something to look forward to the beginning of the year. Now, I'm not that excited about traveling on an airplane. I don't know how my youngest is going to do. You know, there's all the mandates with having to wear the mask and everything. That part I'm not looking forward to. But I think it is a small price to pay to be able to go and see a new part of the country that I've never seen before and my kids have never seen before. This will be the 2 younger ones' first time ever at an ocean, and all my kids' first time ever at the Atlantic Ocean, or I guess is that considered the Gulf of Mexico. Either way, it's gonna be fun. So I hope that you will stick around. I am planning just all kinds of stuff as far as video footage goes for our trip to Naples. Plan to show the area, adventures we have there. So again, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will hit that button right now. If you would, please write a comment below and let me know what you think about travel in 2021. And if you think this is the year for travel. Either way, I hope that you are having a great day and hope to see you next time.